narrow tunnels, damp walls of a drainage system. The noise of underground rivers is music to their ears. They call themselves diggers. They explore artificial caves and underground structures. The interest in a new extreme sport called digging has grown into a massive underground movement. It is underground structures that make their environment. So who are they and what are they into? This team of diggers consists of people of different ages and professions. There are diggers who have 13 years of experience. Some of them prefer walking through subway systems, others are expert in urban exploration. Members of the young generation change their daily attire, getting dressed up for a nocturnal trek through the underground sewage system below the upper city where darkness rules. You need to take waders so you don't get your feet wet. You should wear some old weathered dark jean jacket or camouflage so you don't ruin your daily outfit squeezing through narrow, wet and rusty pipes. It is important to take a flashlight to show you the way. Boys climb down first and put up a ladder for girls to safely climb down into the pit. One of the drainage systems is an underground river that runs beneath the Pozniaki residential district. This system was built between 1989 and 1995 for draining of rainwater from residential areas to make it flow into a nearby artificial lake. Hundreds of young Kyiv residents have become fanatics of this trendy, extreme underground movement through the urban dark world. This movement started in Kyiv in the mid-70s. The oldest digger first went down in the early 70s to check out a drainage system located on the slopes of the Dnipro River. He was taken there by his father, who was a Kyiv underground driver. Explorers found and investigated some drainage galleries on the Kyiv slopes. There was scarce information about this new form of entertainment. In those years, there was no internet. People explored everything on their own, and in many cases, their possibilities were limited. Each of them remembers their first outing. Some of them got interested in underground communications from early childhood. I saw a small tunnel in the ground on the Dnipro slopes where a truck was parked. When I returned there a few years later, I saw that the tunnel was covered up by concrete and there was no truck there. I thought I heard a train running underground. I was curious and I began reading different materials about people that call themselves diggers. I made my first underground trip along the underground river in Kyiv in Holosivsky Park in 2002. In 2010, a young girl was offered by her friend to make a walk around a drainage system with other diggers. Since then, she cannot imagine her life without dark and wet tunnels. My friend advised me to take with me a change of clothing and boots.
Пам'ятаю, що ми біжимо дренажем, а вона якби йде трапецією, тобто не пряма, а під нахилом. Мені весь час здавалося, що вона падає, це було страшно.
I remember my first emotions when we were running along the drainage system. I had a light jacket on, and soon I got all wet.
У мене була звичайна куртка, я промокла. Потім він мені каже, заощаджуй світло, а я подивлюсь, що там в трубі. Там була маленька труба, і він пішов туди.
We stayed in a small and dark tunnel for almost 40 minutes. It was cold, and I was scared to remain there alone.
Він там скалічився. Як мені за ним лізти? Коли він повернувся, я думала, ми побігаємо систему.
The first person we met when we got out of the drainage tunnel was a policeman.
А що ви тут робите?
After that, the young woman decided to take her own children to show them the underground system. Her daughter got her first experience of an underground trip when she was only 5. I'd like my children to get enthusiastic about exploring these catacombs. Despite that, annual competitors with the participation of children in special categories are held in Odessa. I would like my daughter to join them one day. The most experienced diggers explored the underground. One girl often walks with friends through Kiev's underground tunnels. Diggers squiggle through underground manholes and various secret passages. You needn't fear trains or high voltage. One young man is very enthusiastic about urban exploration. He explored destroyed factories, catacombs and bunkers in his 10 years.
Больше всего понравился танковый Харьковский завод ХБТРЗ.
I'd liked the Kharkiv tank plant the most. We got onto the territory, but a guard approached us. We had to get out of there.
Охорона близько підходить, ми півгодини чекали, щоб забрати її. Полізли вдруге. Собаки, охорона. Довелося швидко перелазити колючку.
Собаки, охрана. Пришлось быстро перелазить колючку.
We wanted to get to an air raid shelter located between two shops to see a tank engine. But it is quite a dangerous hobby. There were 2 cases when diggers died. Our 2 friends drowned during a heavy summer rain in August in the Rov underground river. They went down under Krashatik Street to explore the underground system. They went to rarely checked out parts of the underground passages. They got into a 2-meter pipe, started to walk through it and drowned. The police found them dead 2 weeks later. According to expert diggers, the most dangerous places are underground rivers and collectors.
У 2008 році
In 2008, we enlarged our movement and participated in search and rescue operations.
Ми шукали хлопця і дівчину, які теж потонули в підземній річці Клов під час
The search
дощу.
lasted for a week, but we only found a dead man and a woman that had gone missing.
Знайшли тільки хлопця, дівчину досі так і не знайшли.
It is almost impossible to save oneself in such a case. Diggers have their own safety rules. Before going down, it's important to find out what the weather is like, as there might be unexpected rain, storms or an underground wave that rushes through a tunnel and takes you away. One should be aware of a contact rail with a power of 825 volts. Diggers not only walk through underground tunnels, they also do socially useful things as well. We work to prevent waste being spilt into the collector waters and hot water leakage. Another member of our movement works for Kiev Energo. He spots failures to remove them. It is easy to find digger groups in social networks. You can join them in any of their numerous expeditions. try going on an intriguing dark adventure. Mysterious catacombs and secret communications channels await you.